actually not been his mother, I probably wouldn't even said no words. I probably just would have knocked it in the face. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So I know this video is long. Hold on, let me get y'all straight. I know this video is long overdue, and I'm gonna try to spit this out as quick as possibly as I can and before my battery dies. Okay y'all, so I should have made some notes, but I didn't, y'all. So this is gonna be like where I've been, what's been going on, what's tea, what's good, what's not good, you know, all of that and the above. So literally y'all, I have not made a video since this video came out, and I want to say this video right here where I was talking about the Nadula hair, and that's been over almost 2 months ago, y'all. I recorded both of those videos, my pregnancy update and the actual talking about that hair, in the same night, and that was October the 13th. Literally, y'all, the next day, October the 14th, I caught Kendall cheating. Yes, y'all, like our anniversary was the 12th. We were supposed to go out the 13th, but I didn't feel good, so I made my videos, laid down, could not sleep for nothing in the world. Got up, went through his phone, and lo and behold, I saw what I saw. So that exact same day, I legit moved all of my shit out of his house. As you all know, me and Kendall moved in together around June of this year. So we stayed together in his house about three and a half months, you know, precisely to the T, because I moved in June 15th, moved out October 14th. It was a whirlwind. We were planning on moving out together the beginning of the year into like an apartment before baby girl came, so we could, you know, have everything set up, this, that, and the third. But things don't always go how you want them to go. So what ended up happening is I ended up moving back in with my mom. And I stayed with my mom for about a month. Maybe a little over a month. Or a month to be exact. I moved with my mom the same day. I put all my stuff in storage, got a couple of items for me and my son, and we stayed in my mom's house or whatever. And then on November 13th, I got the space I'm in now, which is by the grace of God. It's still in my same neighborhood I was before I moved in with Kendall. Just that kind of sort of different layout, which is cool because it works best for me, baby girl, and AJ. You know, so during that time though, Kendall and I were in a very dark, deep, and rough patch. We're still not where we need to be, but we're trying to work through the issues that we have doing from his infidelity, you know. Trust me, y'all, it's not hard, it's not easy, and it's definitely not easy coming on camera telling y'all that, but I'm open with y'all. I don't have no secrets. I mean, I told y'all about my divorce. I told y'all about not me and not my insecurities, just my anxiety, my depression, all that. So I'm not fixing to come on here and lie to y'all and be like, well, I just had to take a break. And I explained to y'all why I had to take a break. I had to take a break to get me together. Y'all gotta understand, pretty much, this may sound dirty, but pretty much since the beginning, since I found out I was pregnant and told Kendall, he cheated. It's been 2 different instances, 2 different girls. One time was physical, the other time was just entertaining. You know how dudes entertain these bras and they entertain back, or vice versa. That's what it was. And it's like one happened right after the other. It's just, it was real hurtful as to how it happened and why it happened. And it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot for me to to get through. Still a lot for me to get through. Still a lot for me to comprehend and understand as to why it happened, or how could you let someone else come in and, or not even let someone else, how could you go to someone else and confide and comfort that person when I was at home in your face and you wasn't giving me the same thing that I was actually begging you to give me, but you was okay with giving it to somebody else. Hopefully that makes sense. He was honest about the situation. I guess because, you know, I don't know her side, I know his side, but hey, that's all I can go off because that's my man, you know. So I'm not fixing to go accuse her. I'm not finna go talk to her. I'm not finna go ask her side of the story, because and at the end of the day, she doesn't matter to me. He's the one that matters to me. So I'm going to him. I'm not going to her. A lot of women go to the woman and not the man, when the man is the one that actually did all the dirt. The man lied to her. He told me from the jump, he told her that we wasn't together. And it was a patch when they started talking, when we were taking a break. I did leave the house for a couple days, but it still does not give him the excuse or the right or the reason or rhyme or reason to go out there and stick his little pedo whacker in her pie. You get what I'm saying? Like, no. So, I get a lot of pushback from like my friends and some of my family for the decision that I made, but at the end of the day, y'all, this is my life. This is how I choose to live it. This is the risk I chose to take. In the beginning, I was more so trying to make it work only for the sake of our daughter. But as time went on, I kind of just really realized that I actually love this man. I was still in love with this man, and although what he did hurt me, I could find it in my heart to forgive him. If I could find it in my heart to forgive him, I could find a way to see if we could make this work. It's still hard to this day. It's December. It's still hard. It's not easy. But we try, you know. I'm trying. He's all in. He's changed a lot of things. He saw that he wasn't doing. He started to do. Like my attitude can go to 1 to 0 to 1,000, not 100, but 1,000 real quick, and he still handles it. Like most men I know, like for instance, my ex-husband or my ex-boyfriend before I got into this with Kendall would just be like, okay, cool, you got it, you win, I'm done. Kendall's not like done. He's still there. So I appreciate that. It's just really been rough, y'all. Like, rough. The good thing about it is I did not sink into depression. I did not let it overcome me. I did not let it overtake me. I still try to find joy in situations, especially when my baby girl kicked. You know, it just reassured me that what I was going through was not gonna break me. It was not the end of me. It was just something I was going through. So as of right now, I guess you can say we are together. We're not engaged though, but I had been broke that off a while ago. I'm not sure if you all had not seen the ring on my finger in some of my last videos, but I broke that off a while ago because I just didn't feel like Kendall was ready. I didn't feel like Kendall was content. I did not feel like Kendall could be the person I could submit to. I did not feel like Kendall was not ready to protect and to provide. I just didn't feel like Kendall was just ready to put his childish ways aside to build our family and to commit to our family and to do right by our family. And of course, I was right. So what happened was, like a couple weeks ago, like a week or two before Thanksgiving, me and Kendall went out on like a little date night, a little day getaway, and we ended up going to Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is like 45 minutes from me. We ended up going to Lawrenceville. We ended up going to Dave & Buster's, out to eat, and then putt-putt. So Kendall had been talking about a promise ring, not an engagement, but a promise ring or whatever, but I just blew it off, you know, because you know, a lot of stuff had happened and I really wasn't trying to go down that route just yet, but you know, it is what it is. So unbeknownst to me, that weekend Kendall had that ring in his pocket for the entire weekend, just waiting, I guess, on the right time to tell me or give it to me. And he did it after we did putt-putt. Putt-putt is our thing. It's just something that we like to do together. Anywhere we go, we try to find like a putt-putt, a mini golf place, and that's what we go do. So I don't have it on right now because it's too big, and I left it at work on Friday, and yeah. But anyway, it's the very first ring that Kendall proposed with. Kendall proposed on my birthday, which was March 28th of this year. And he saved up the money and got a ring, which was, it wasn't nothing fancy, nothing big, but it was without the count. Like, this man, he was 20 at the time. He hadn't even turned 21 yet. He was 20 at the time and decided he wanted to propose to me, of all people. I'm not gonna say I don't know why, because I do know why. It's just, he just wasn't ready for what he thought he was ready for, you know. And then like a couple months later, before we moved into his house, he upgraded. He got me a different ring from K's jeweler. He got me a different ring. It was a perfect fit. It was pretty. It was like the last ring I was wearing in the last couple videos before I stopped wearing a ring. I know that's a lot, but yeah. So after I moved out, I ended up giving Kendall both his rings back. I didn't want anything. I didn't want parts. Didn't want anything to do with it. So that's what happened. So he ended up giving me the first ring that he proposed to me with as a promise ring. Read off these promises that he wanted to promise to me that he would not break, and thus far I can say he stayed true to that, as I know, you know. But right now we live in separate places. He stays in his house, I stay in my apartment. We have days and nights where, you know, we'll spend the night, but other than that, he does not stay here. He does not have any clothes here. He does not have any of that, and I don't have anything at his house either. I'm in a much better space. My head is clear. It's just a lot. Like, I can say, like, what did happen, which I'm still kind of iffy about, is his mom. Like, his mom got in it, and pretty much she sided with Kendall, of course, and then she came at me all ratchet and rude, like, or whatever. And had she not been his mother, I would have hurt her feelings with just my words. And it's like, had she not been his mother, I probably wouldn't even said no words. I probably just would have knocked it in the face, because some shit you don't do, and you're not finna mouth off at me. I'm not your child, okay? I'm not your child. I'm not. I would love to be your friend, because you're not that much older than me to begin with, okay? So I'm not your child, and you're not finna talk to me any kind of way like you're my mother. You get what I'm saying? But being the way that I was raised, being the way that I want my children to be brought up, I didn't say anything. I let her say what she had to say, and that was that. The last thing she said to me was, I don't want to have to get into it with people I don't want to be around. Basically saying, since me and her got into it, she don't want to be around me. So I'm cool. Like, I'm all with that, because I don't want to be around you either. Don't have nothing to say to you. No, none of that. I'm cool with it. But I guess she came to her senses, because at the end of the day, I'm about to have your granddaughter. Like, I am about to do that. And I told him I don't want her around. I don't want her around. Like, her vibe is just, it throws everything off. So I told him I don't want her in my baby shower. And I don't want her at the hospital. Like, if she sees my baby, she will see my baby when they take my baby to the nursery. And that's it. Like, I don't even want no interactions or no parts with her. I just don't. Like, at the end of the day, that's true. That's still my daughter's grandmother. But I don't want my daughter around that. Like, I just don't. I'm sorry. If y'all, just tell me what y'all think about that. I really want to come on here and ask y'all opinion on that. Like, am I being wrong? Am I holding a grudge? Am I doing too much? Please let me know, because first off, I've never came at this woman rude. I've always tried to be on this woman's side. I've never had anything bad to say about her, although I could have. But you know, that's not me. I'm not finna get in your business. I'm not finna tell your business, and I'm not fixing to confront you with your business when, even though you're wrong, because that's not my place. You 39 years old. My battery finna go dead. I gotta hurry up. But yeah, y'all, please let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna give y'all a pregnancy update once my battery recharge, and that will be up too. Sorry I'm finna cut this off so abruptly, but my battery finna go dead, and I ain't trying to lose my footage. So I will talk to y'all in my next video. Peace, love, bye.